Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Angel Liz. So how's everybody doing on this Monday? It is Motivation Monday. So you guys, today I want to talk to you about something that I feel a lot of people struggle with. I myself struggle with this, and it's not a bad thing, but it's something that I feel is necessary to talk about. And I feel like you definitely sometimes it helps to hear someone say something to maybe push you in the right direction. What I want to talk about today is telling people how you feel. Now, we all know that not everything needs to be said. Sometimes there's things that you really you need to keep it to yourself. You just don't need to even, to say anything about it. Just keep it to yourself, because it's probably going to come out in a bad way, especially if you have some type of maybe ill feeling about someone. Sometimes you just kind of need to think about it and just not say it. Just keep it to yourself. However, there are times when you really do need to speak up, speak out, say something. What I do, and this is just what works for me, when I'm dealing with what I would call an internal conflict, where I feel I need to say something, but I'm not sure how to say it or if I should say something, I make it a matter of prayer. I make it a matter of prayer, and then I meditate on it, and then I know what the right decision is. Now, I'm not a preacher, I'm not preaching, and I'm not, a religious fanatic or anything like that, but I do believe in praying and making things a matter of prayer that are weighing on my heart, okay? Sometimes we can hold things in because we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, or we feel like, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to hurt anyone. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes you're hurting yourself by holding things in. So it's best to just go ahead and spit it out. Just say something. There's a way to say things without being hurtful to people. Sometimes, when you hold something in for so long, it can come out wrong. That's why when something starts to weigh heavily on you, it's best to think it through, pray about it, and then talk to the person. Rather it be a phone call or face to face. I feel that certain conversations should never be via text or email or DMs. I feel like it should be face to face or on the phone. And I'm not talking about YouTube drama. I'm talking about in your everyday life, especially when you have conflicts with family members or with, your own spouse even. Sometimes people find it hard to say what they need to say. It doesn't always mean that you're arguing when you speak up and speak your mind. So sometimes you really need to just speak up and say how you feel, because when you hold things in, you tend to start to have resentment towards a person when you don't just tell them how you feel about things. Granted, some things will hurt people's feelings because it could be true. So that's why it could hurt their feelings, because maybe they didn't know, or maybe they didn't want to hear it. So when you brought it to them, it let them know, oh yeah, this is a problem, and whatever the case may be. But I'm just here to say there's nothing wrong with saying how you feel. There's a way to say how you feel without being hurtful or coming off as rude or mean. But sometimes you really do need to say something. You really do need to speak on how you feel. And I feel that it's going to differ from each person. Because depending on the relationship, if it's a relationship with your spouse and, you don't want to make waves in your marriage, you may want to, really, really think about it. Really, really make sure that your words are gracious and seasoned with salt because you don't want to offend your spouse. If it's your sister or your brother or cousin or one of your own children, even you need to say something. So again, you want to really think about it, pray to God about it, but you need to tell them how you feel. You need to let them know how you're feeling about things. And that way you can move on. If someone is constantly doing things to offend you and you're stockpiling, you're keeping account of the injury, that's not loving. You don't want to do that. So you need to just say something when someone does something to offend you. You need to say something, and you should never be afraid to speak your mind. Just tell people how you feel, because sometimes you're letting it fester, and then you're going to blow up, and it's going to come out all wrong, and you can even ruin a friendship or a relationship when you hold things in and don't let it out. So with that being said, don't be afraid to tell people how you feel. But you guys, I just want to tell everybody to stay encouraged, like I always do. Stay encouraged, stay focused, and just think positive thoughts. You know, let go of the negativity. There's enough negativity in the world, and just, you know, do the best that you can, and just sometimes you just got to do you. So with that being said, you guys, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. Drop me a comment, let me know how your Monday was. And I hope that this video can encourage someone. Please feel free to share my video. You know, share my video. I'm always open to you sharing my videos. So again, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.